Hello, middle school. Welcome to chapel. If this was a normal chapel at school, I would be up in front of you introducing our speaker. So I thought I could do that virtually today. So our speaker is John McCraith. Definitely the 7th and 8th graders will remember him, as he was the leader of the student leadership team last year and spoke a couple of times in the middle school chapel. John also led the middle school boys Bible study club, and just was really instrumental in just kind of building relationships with middle school students. It was a joy for me to see John grow over the years in his faith. He went on to Wheaton and is playing baseball there. He's going to share a little bit about that in his talk. But John has also become known in another arena, the social media world. So before we go to John's talk, I wanted to show you just exactly what has made him so famous. So John has started somewhat of a career of playing pranks at different stores. And so this particular one just really went viral once he posted the video. So let me play it and you can see what all the buzz is about.
I can help you right here. Right next line. You're next. Okay. Hey, what can I get for you? Yeah, you pick two, so you can get like a sandwich, a bowl of soup, a salad, mac and cheese. The mac and cheese is incredible here. You want the mac and cheese? Okay. Do you want a drink as well? Yeah. That'll be $11.76. Do you want to add a cookie for $1.99? Okay. Hey, Aaron, can you help me open this? It won't open for some reason. Oh, it wasn't even on. Yeah, I can just use that one. Yeah, sorry, I forgot my apron at home. No, you're good. I'm John. This is like my second day.
You have your black shirt?
No, they didn't give me one.
We got a name tag supply there.
Okay, can I run to the back? Can I run to the bathroom real quick? Yeah. Thank you.
But outside of John's career as a prankster, in the social media world, John has continued to stay true to his faith as he has moved on to college, and so I was excited to just have him come share a little bit with y'all today. So please get comfortable and listen.
What's up, guys? My name is John. I graduated from Westminster last year, and I spoke in the middle school last year, but I haven't this year because I'm not there anymore in college. It's crazy. I go to school. Yeah, right outside Chicago, at Wheaton College. It's kind of sick. It's cold, though, which kind of stinks. But we'll jump right into the message. So, like, if you're anything like me, I'm kind of tired of hearing all about bad things going on in the world right now. Like, it's good to be informed, but it's also pretty sad and scary sometimes to think about. So what I kind of want to talk about is, like, what is our response? What are we supposed to do right now? Like, we're at home, most of us, doing school online, which is totally new for all of us, students and teachers, together. It's a weird time, and what are we supposed to do? We don't know what we're supposed to do. This is kind of unprecedented territory for all of us. So I found this verse in Psalm 30. It says, "You have turned my mourning into joyful dancing. You have taken away my clothes of mourning and clothed me with joy, that I might sing praises to you and not be silent, O Lord my God. I will give you thanks forever." And I really think what this means is that we're not supposed to forget who we are. We're supposed to stay the same believer we were before if you're a believer. We're supposed to continue loving. We're supposed to continue being kind. And we're supposed to continue worshiping. I think that a lot of times in situations like these, confusion and chaos and uncertainty, we forget what we're supposed to do as Christians. And we forget the worship aspect. We forget to continue loving and singing praises to God, and that's exactly what verse 12 says, that I might sing praises to you and not be silent. I feel like we become quiet and reserved because there's a lot of uncertainty. Most days, you go to school, and you go home, or you go to practice, and then you go home and have dinner, and then you do your homework and you go to sleep. It's like a routine, and we have certainty. We know what we're going to do next. But right now, we're kind of at home, and we don't really know what's going on in the world. We don't know what we're doing. What you're schoolwork, you're homeschooled now. Think about that. But right now, I think we're supposed to keep looking up, keep looking at the Father and worshiping Him and singing praises to Him and telling Him, God, you're still good in all of this. There's a reason for all of this that's going on, and you're in control. And He removes all of the confusion in them living. When we're in that state of worship, we're in that mindset that I'm still going to praise Him because God is still good. God doesn't want us to be fearful of the uncertain. He doesn't want us to be scared of all this that's going on. He wants us to fear Him and to love Him and to keep our eyes focused on Him in the midst of all of this. All of this is wild. So let me give you like a real life application of this confusion or mourning, like you're living it right now. This confusion and this chaos. But recently, back in January, I was throwing a pitch. I play college baseball, and I threw a pitch, and my UCL popped, and which is not good. That means you should stop throwing. But then I was like, okay, I kind of know this is probably what it is. Like, I'm probably not going to throw for a while, but I don't want this to be it. So I decided I picked the ball up again, and I threw another pitch, and it popped again, which was bad because it tore my UCL more. And so all of this, I kind of like, it was on a Friday that it happened, and then on Monday I had a doctor's appointment scheduled, and I was pretty scared. I was freaking out, kind of like, what does this mean for me? Like, is this a full tear? Like, a full tear would mean I get surgery, Tommy John surgery, and I'm out for over a year? Or it could just be nothing. It was just a fluke pop, and nothing happened. And so I was just sitting there praying, freaking out, like, please don't let this be it. Please don't let this be it. Don't let my freshman year be done before it even started. So I went to the doctor, got the MRI done, and it turns out it was just a partial tear. And it's still a big deal, because I was going to miss the season. Season's over now, like it is for you guys too. But it was a lot better than it turned out to be, or than I thought it was going to be. So it turned out really well. It's a partial tear, so I just have to rehab and rest it for a couple months. That's why I'm in this big clunky splint. Rest it and rehab, and I'll be back within 3 or 4 months, which is great news. A lot better. And then I started realizing, like, I was thinking back on that weekend when I was waiting for the doctors to figure out what was going on for me to get the MRI. I was thinking, like, man, how quick was I just to freak out and be scared and, like, only think about me and just focus on, like, the bad in the situation, whereas I should have been looking to the future and saying, praise to God, like, you're still in control. You've got all of this in your hands. You're still good. And I stopped singing praises before I would sing praises all the time, and thanking God every day. And then I just kind of stopped. I was thinking, oh my goodness, like, what does this mean for my career? What does this mean for my life? And I stopped singing praises. And so I don't want you guys to follow my example in this crazy situation. All the good and the bad things that happen in life are not reflections of who God is, because God doesn't change while our situation and our life changes. And the situation of the virus that's going on in the world, and our uncertainty of what's going on, God's still good. And I just want us to remember that. Keep singing praises. In the middle of the storm, we're supposed to sing praises.